Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So, we're about to get into your daily reading for the 28th of July 2022. This is a general reading. It will not resonate for everyone. Please just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. The energies of the cards can be flipped, so I could be talking about you, but I mean your person. I could be talking about your person, but I mean you. Feel free to flip the roles if you need to. I am open for personal readings and all the information for that will be in the description box below. Like and comment on the video on the way in, please. Also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So, what messages have you got from Spirit for the day ahead? What messages have you got for the collective, please? For the 28th of July, 2022. Okay, so we've got miracles. Okay. We've got patience. Leadership. We've got change and flexibility. Bottom of the deck, we have got relaxation. Okay, so I feel like with this leadership and change, I feel like this is talking about the masculine. Okay. So I feel like there's a group of collective of masculines that are really starting to step into the, like, they're awakening. All right, they are awakening and they're getting ready to step into this leadership role. They're getting ready to make the necessary changes in their life to, you know, become a divine masculine. Because there's a lot of toxic, like, people in the world, and you know, it's when a masculine or even a feminine becomes awakened, they realize that the superficial things in life, like status, finances, appearances, and all that superficial stuff doesn't matter. And you know, for those of us that are into spirituality, you know, we've got this job to awaken humanity, so then the toxic cycles don't repeat. Okay, so say for instance, like a man or a woman could be attracted to somebody because of the physical appearance, but on the inside that individual may be ugly, they may have a dark soul, but the masculine doesn't look further than appearances, or the feminine doesn't look like further than appearances. Okay, so you know, as a collective, we need to lift, you know, like the consciousness level of the collective, and you know, open up the masculines spiritually, so they look past, you know, the, like, being vain, being superficial, looking at the outside rather than, you know, looking deep within and really understanding and realizing who they're actually getting into a relationship with. So I feel like some of the masculines are really starting to awaken to this at the minute. Because when a masculine gets in a relationship with a feminine who's toxic, that then affects him, which then that will then repeat a next cycle when he moves on to somebody else. So it's important, you know, for people to focus on spirituality and open up, really, open their souls up to realising that there's more to life than the 3D, okay, and what we have on the physical. You know, it's a lot more like on the spiritual, you know, and recognising that when you're in love with somebody or when you want to be with somebody, it's so much more than a physical attraction. It's so much more than appearances. You know, your souls will recognise each other, you know, on a soul level. So I don't know why Spirit, like, I'm channeling this at the minute. So Spirit are wanting me to talk about this for some reason. So I feel like, you know, some of you, you may, like, you could be dealing with a masculine that's quite superficial, you know, that's quite 3D. You know, he's focused more on material things. You know, like, he feels like that's the most important rather than actually, like, being happy. Because if he was a lot happier, you know, there'd be less toxicity around him because he'd be happier and it'd be like on a higher vibration, okay, which would obviously make him feel better and the people around him to feel better as well. So let me get into the tarot. So we've got the Empress. We've got the Ten of Wands. The King of Wands. The Four of Cups. One more, please. One more. And the Five of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Tower. So that's this spiritual awakening. That's this Tower moment that I feel like the masculines are going through at the minute. There's a lot of upheaval going on, I feel, in the life. There's a lot of conflict going on. I feel like they're carrying a lot of burdens, and I feel like they're discontent and bored, and they want to make the necessary changes in their life. You know, they do want to step into this leadership role, King of Wands leadership. The King of Wands is somebody that will take action. You know, he will go after what he wants. You know, like, can you see this lion here? It's like coming into his power. So I do feel like, you know, with this miracles being here and patience, I do feel like, you know, some of you could have been like waiting for a long time for this person to open up and to get to this stage. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is something that's about to manifest for you. Why is the Empress here, please? Why is the Empress here? Strength, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So just see Strength, the lion, in the back of this. You know, Two of Cups, you know what this connection is. You know what this connection is, okay? I feel like somebody may have been holding back from communicating with you because of the connection, because I feel like this person's starting to feel things that they've never really felt before. And it's, like I said, it's because he's opening up more, like he's becoming more awakened. He's not as focused on the 3D stuff. You know, he's focused more on, like, his soul purpose and, you know, like, feeling fulfilled in his heart, you know, being happy, being in love. You know, rather than just being in this mundane, boring, same shit, day in, day out life that he's living at the minute. So I do feel like if there has been any blockages in communication, this is going to start to lift. It's going to start to lift pretty soon. You know, this person could message you. They could reach out to you. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Why is the Ten of Wands here, please? So we've got the Page of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So, yeah, I feel like they're coming out of this cold and detached energy. They're slowly coming out of it. You know, they're starting, they're making the changes. They're coming out as a page, but they're getting ready to become to this, like, to this king. So I feel like they're learning. You know, they could be learning more about spirituality, or they could just be learning the fact that there's more to life than money and status and things like that. Material things, there's so much more to life than that. So I feel like they're coming out of this cold energy, all right, and they're coming into this more hot, passionate energy. You know, being more, like, driven. Why is the King of Wands here? The Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Yes, they're leaving that player lifestyle in the past. They're wrapping up this non-committal lifestyle, okay, with this Knight of Wands. They're walking away from it. This is something that they've been working on, and they've been working on this because of you. They've been working on this because of you. This is something that they're wanting to make the necessary changes in their life because of you. You know, the way that this individual feels, I mean, they see you as the Empress, for fuck's sake. You know, I mean, the way this individual feels about you, there's nobody higher than you in their eyes. You know, the love that they have for you has made this individual change. It's made them change where they once might have been rigid and stubborn. They've met you and they want to change. They want to change who they are. They want to leave that player lifestyle in the past. You know, being non-committal and things like that. They want to walk away. They want to walk away from all that. Why is the Four of Cups here? There's too many cards. Why is the Four of Cups here, please? The King of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Five of Cups. So it's like they're grieving the old them. They're grieving the old them. They're getting ready to like embrace this new passionate side of themselves. You know, like the more loving side of themselves. You know, awakening spiritually. Got the Queen of Pentacles there underneath as well. We've got the King and Queen of Pentacles. So it's like they're grieving the old them. They're leaving the old them behind because they know that they're not being fulfilled. Like, whereas once they might have been fulfilled by this, like, you know, attraction and status and financial, like, things and things like that. Where they were once driven by that, it bores them now. It bores them. You know, and it's like they're just discontent, and they want to make these necessary changes. They really do want to make these necessary changes. And a lot of them, I do feel like they are having some kind of spiritual awakening. They're starting to see this. Why is the Five of Wands here? Why is the Five of Wands here? The Three of Swords. It's like I said, the grieving, you know, the grieving the old them. You know, they're getting ready, yeah. Fool, you can't make this shit up. They're getting ready to have this brand new beginning. They've like literally had a death and a rebirth, you know. They've had a death of the ego. They've had a death of the ego. And it's because of you. It's because of the way that they feel about you, and it's because of the light that you carry. You know, it is made them want to change. It's pulled them out of a dark time, I feel. It's pulled them out of a dark time. And I think this person has learned that the reason why you are the Empress is because you don't focus on superficial things. You know, you don't just focus on appearances and status and how things look and things like that. You recognise people as a soul, on a soul level. You know, when I meet people, you know, I know within 3 seconds if they're a good person or not. I fucking know, because my soul knows that. Yeah, I am intuitive, but the more awakened that you become, you will feel like that as well. You'll just start to know that somebody's not the best. And even, like, no matter what they look like on the outside, you'll know, you know, from the toxic, because your soul will start to, like, you know, tell you. You'll start to get feelings and you'll just be like, this person's not right for me. You know, and the more people are awakened and the more that people, like, can tap into their intuition like that, the less that likely that they are to step into a toxic relationship, you know, that might look good. You know, I don't go off appearances. I never have done. You know, I never have done. Well, I might have done when I was younger, you know, when I made a lot of mistakes. But you know, through making mistakes, that's how you learn and that's how you grow. But now it's like if there's an attraction there, you know, it's, if I'm attracted to somebody, it's more on a physical level, obviously, but it's more than that as well. It's on a spiritual level, you know, and that's why. How can I say this without it sounding bad? I don't get into a lot of relationships because of that reason. You know, like, yeah, I might have a physical connection with somebody, but I won't let it get past a certain level unless I have that feeling for somebody, like the way I do for my masculine or whatever, like, you know. So I do feel like, you know, there's a lot of change that's coming in. You know, there is a lot of change, and I feel like for a lot of you, it's because this individual has met you. Quite a deep channel message today, but this is what Spirit have got for you. So some of you may need to hear this message. We've got the Page of Cups. The Nine of Cups, the Magician, the Chariot, Justice, the Moon, and the Seven of Swords. So they're coming out of that deceptive energy. They're coming out of the non-committal energy. They're coming out of being emotionally immature. Okay, they're coming out of all that. You know, and they're coming straight for you with this Chariot. They want to make the necessary changes. They're tired of hiding who they really are. They're tired of it. They're tired of hiding how they feel about you. They're tired of hiding, like, being, like, worrying about what other people think. They're tired of it. So I feel like they're going to be making the changes, you know, like, all the time to get to this point. What does this person want to say to the collective, please? What does this person want to say to the collective? I will wait for a sign from you. Okay, so maybe this person's, you know, that they're starting to believe in signs and synchronicities and things like that. You know, maybe like they may hear like a song on the radio that reminds them of you. Like when they're having a bad day, like a song on the radio that like could come on that reminds them of you, and it just lifts the spirit. Like they find themselves smiling and feeling uplifted and feeling better. You know, they might see repetitive numbers and that reminds them of you. Whatever it is, you know, they might see a registration number plate with your name on it. You know what I mean? It's something like that. They're starting to open up to signs and realising that, you know, these signs are significant and they do mean something. I am so attracted to you. So, you know, this person does see you as the Empress, you know, but the Empress is somebody that's beautiful on the outside and on the inside, because there are a lot of women out there that may be beautiful on the outside, but on the inside they are ugly. And the more that men start to see that, and women, you know, the less toxicity there'll be in the world, because you'll find yourself not wanting to get into that kind of a relationship, a superficial relationship. You know, you'll be with somebody that's beautiful on the outside and on the inside. What does this person want to say, please, to the collective? What does this person want to say to the collective, please? So we've got, I knew exactly what I was doing. So they know now what they were doing. They know that what they were doing, like the player lifestyle, or, you know, being in a superficial energy. They knew exactly what they were doing. I wish I could take back my words. So maybe this person's like said or done something to you in the past that's upset you, and they wish that they could take these words back. I feel you even though we are apart. So this person knows, they feel you on a soul level with this Two of Cups. And they've never felt like this about anybody before, and they don't understand why. They don't understand why. It's like, why do I feel so deeply for this person? You know, maybe you're not this person's usual type, or, you know, they might not be your usual type, but you, oh my God, you can't make this shit up. You speak to me through music. I'm telling you. This person's starting to, like, listen to signs and things like that. They are starting to awaken. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. You were the best thing in my life. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. There you go. Can't make it up, can you? So, like I said, a little bit of a deeper reading for you today, but this is what, you know, the message that Spirit have got for you, so I hope you enjoyed it. But just know you were the catalyst for this person to open up spiritually, you know, and realise that it's okay to love an individual that maybe not, like, might be your usual type, or, you know, whatever. Make it fit. Make it fit. So that was your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Like the video, comment, let me know if it resonated with you. Thank you to everybody that's liked and subscribed. I do appreciate it. If you've not and you feel you resonate, please think about hitting the subscription button. Get your energies into the readings. And I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.